All right. I have to give an update on how hard the quitting actually is. Of like, how hard I'm quitting this game, that there's almost like no hope of actually returning and playing it like ever, bro. You must understand how difficult it actually is to play the game. I sort of like, in a way, half enjoy the whole shenanigan, but this is the top layer of everything I was able to generate. Drill Rogue was actually like able to drill. This one I respect. This one I respect John Truna. Everything else is pretty much shit. You know, me quitting, me saying that this game is just fucking degenerate, bro. And I can repeat this over and over again. The deck from hell is absolute fucking mental illness, bro. Of people playing combo decks, bro. It's impossible. You need specific cards in your hand for things to work, for things to function. You have to like sit there for hours thinking about it. Like it's not even a functional deck. And I'll show you guys. The deck from hell. The main version. That even Zeddy says of like, well, nerf Sharpshooter. Are you sure, Zeddy? Are you sure? You successfully nerfed, you know, the Mill Druid to oblivion. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Alright, I'm not too fucking upset, because I'm not gonna play Mill Druid. Rogue got nerfed too. That's kind of cringe. I don't like that. Alright. I think Rogue was still kind of like weird in that sense. It didn't have a good win rate. Went from 50 to 46, kind of got kicked in the balls. Now, I've seen many Warlocks being played between Diamond 1 and Diamond 4, but lucky enough for me, I'm playing against now Diamond 5 to 8, you know, because I couldn't rank up a single fucking game. Like, whatever the Demon Hunter is sitting here and doing here, it's correct. It is 44% win rate. I mean, that's fucking generous, in a sense. Because I can't win the game with this deck. A game. It's a miracle if I fucking win a game. I'm gonna show you many, many games that I just don't understand how to fucking play the deck. The Sharpshooter Demon Hunter, like, there's nothing to complain about. It's the most fucking, probably at least the most difficult deck from hell there is. Because they always fucking play the same way, where everything has to go perfectly. You know, you don't actually get to make many decisions. Just things have to go perfectly. It's painful. You don't get to make many decisions because your opponent responds with a card. With a power creeped card. And we're going to talk about a lot of that shit. Especially in the next episode where I review the entire standard meta. What you see over here is a very good explanation of a core game gets eaten by power creep, gets countered by eating with power creep, but it becomes like fun, right? Because, oh, what is the next big thing that's gonna eat itself? Yeah. And just keeps on eating. The thing is, not all 11 classes pass this power creep test. And this win rate becomes like more and more exaggerated and disgusting and out of balance, and it's impossible almost to balance this thing. This difference between classes. And another annoying thing that the highest layer of power creep that I complain about the most is Borklers. Right? The thing that I hate the most is that the game gets to be reset over and over and over and over again because that's the highest power creep. If highest power creep were actually minions, like decent, like 3-drops, they get powerful in the end of the game. You couple a combo out of 3 drops, you stitch 2 3-drops together, or a couple of fucking cards, they get power creeped over time. That would be nice, bro. I would fucking love the game my ass out, bro. If Sharpshooter is one of those 3-drops, I'm okay with that, bro. I'm okay with that, bro. If that's how we do it, it's not, though. No, everything just gets Borklered. You put on 20 fucking armor every now and then. You reset the game every now and then. You board clear even more. Every single card has to be a board clear pretty much. Or no. No, it's a little bit different. It has to be a board clear with an upside. It has to be a card that clears your board and gives you something. Like 3 armor. Like 6 points of tempo. Haha. Like, it's nonsense, bro. It's gatekeeping the entire game. It's making it unplayable and making it pointless. Making you feel that you play a minion and it's not gonna survive. You have to, like, take advantage of every single tiny minion that survives somehow. Like, it's an absolute obliteration of the game. And that's just one layer of power creep. There's more. There's more, my friends, and they're trying to add more layers of power creep. A bunch of titans, a bunch of fucking legendary cards that just break the game. Reno now, Highlander nonsense, tries to eat this thing. You know, tries to create OTKs with control decks. Fucking Regis came out with fucking 4,000 points of tempo. Let's go, Regis. He knows how to play the game now. He will figure out, he will come back to Hearthstone once you can just break the game even more. But as long as it's tempo, as long as you can play giant minions, like that's fine. But in order to do so, you have to survive the game long enough. Like, I don't understand, bro. And how many classes can actually, like, survive all of this and break through the maze of power creep? I don't understand, bro. All 11 classes you think are gonna fucking do that? All of the cards gonna do that? If most of the cards, if like 80% of the cards are literally virtually unplayable, you literally can't play those cards. That's a big problem. So we will gonna look into the overall metagame. Overall, like, how many cards are power crept to oblivion, how many cards are virtually unplayable, versus a playable card and how it looks like. And how, and I'm gonna be allowed one rule. Alright, guys? One rule. This is just introduction to the next video. Alright, guys? One rule. I will allow myself one rule of excluding certain types of cards that are playable, but I don't give a fuck. Like 1-drops, for example. 1-drops are playable for a good reason, but they're probably not gonna, like, affect the game very much. So probably can, like, exclude 1-drops, for example, you know, from the metagame. And all of a sudden, everything might disappear. The game might just disappear because I'm just doing impossible things here. I'm trying to explain Hearthstone. This is fascinating to me. Because now it's just turning into a mental illness that's out of control, out of proportions, beyond people's understanding of what's even going on. Bounty board is useless. Yeah. Howdy Finn is useless. Wow. Isn't that cool, right? Everything is crazy except for these 2 decks that, like, carried. And even John Troon Demon Hunter, I had to, like, craft some pretty fucking juicy deck for this to work. And I still think this deck might actually work better than most other decks that I have done. So I probably should come back to it. This might be actually fun. 2 decks, I have had to squeeze Hearthstone by the balls to actually make 2 fun decks. Oh my goodness, bro. It's insane. It is insane. This is how much work I had to put in. Everything else is absolute just torture. That people picked up on and made it popular. You go one layer down and, you know, I just post an NPC deck. I talk about Thaddeus buff that people didn't even thought was a buff. I talk about Borklers and more cringe shit. Like, to get some kind of, like, good vibe out of the game, it's almost impossible, bro. It's mental, bro. I've tried. I've tried more than most people have tried. Even if they have been influencers, because I like literally fucking squeeze as hard as I can. Fucking look at this shit. Like, Marvel Snap content actually is performing very well. This is actually doing pretty well. This is not Marvel Snap, but it's fine. So I'll let Zeddy skip to the part where he's talking about fucking aggro demon hunter, tier 1, top 1,000 legend. Like, I've already made the comment back in the day, like, let's not fucking focus on top 1,000 legend as if they fucking understand everything about the game. Let's just not do that. Alright? Because you're not gonna get to their level, you're not gonna understand how the fuck this shit works. And you're not gonna have a deck tracker for the most part. You're just not gonna care that much to squeeze value out of these things. And despite me seeing like a lot of sludge warlock at, again, a certain portion of a rank, you just never go to legend. Never rank up to the point where the metagame just turns into stale fucking garbage. These people will always gonna complain about some bullshit that affects nobody. Like people complain in my comments about Thaddeus. What did Thaddeus do? Thaddeus got nerfed, bro. Thaddeus gave me dust, bro. There's nothing to complain about, but like, okay, bro. Somehow Thaddeus broke the game. I didn't even notice that, bro. I didn't even notice people playing Thaddeus ever. Ever. Not a single time. Not once. Okay. You must understand, like, legend players is 1% of the player base, and I have not seen a single Thaddeus. Like, what are we talking about? What are we complaining about? What are you guys doing over there? Just masturbating with each other? Bro, top legend players. Like, these are fucking idiots, bro. They're so up in their own assholes, they don't understand what they're talking about anymore. They're fucking defending the most degenerate fucking deck, which is called Warrior. Odin Warrior. They defended that shit. They went to Legend. They're telling me that I'm supposed to go to Legend to have some kind of authority. I have lost authority. I've lost sanity by going to Legend. I don't want to fucking do this shit, bro.
Over the top negativity from certain like pros and like even like pretty reputable.
Yes, my friends. Real life is gonna hit you like a fucking ton of bricks. Because if people are upset and people don't know what the fuck's going on and what to complain about, they're just confused. Up there in your fucking Valhalla level nonsense. I mean, just watch Thais. Thais is having fun all the time, and he's fucking bragging about it all the time. Who cares? You watch one of the Thais videos and you feel like, oh shit, like the game actually works. Everything's fine, guys. Just watch Thais video. You watch some other content creators, you're probably not gonna get the same vibe, unfortunately. Like, Raron always constantly complains. Raron is trying to escape into, you know, Reynad worlds. Reynad is #1 in Raron's catalog of things to do. If I can talk to Reynad, that's my highest priority. That's what he's thinking. Cause bizarre, like at the moment there is an escape route from Hearthstone, people are gonna fucking go there instantly. Snap is not really feels like an escape for me, but it's definitely a mental, you know, stable space for me to be in. Snap, like just completely normal game. A normal game! Finally, bro! I know how it feels like again. It's just the same fucking thing happened to Minecraft. Minecraft just keeps on pumping features that doesn't change anything. Doesn't fucking do anything. Doesn't actually make the game feel like anything. Fucking Minecraft. I can complain about Minecraft. When they created Battlegrounds, they just, again, tapped into something that, like, people very much needed. They needed fairness. They needed to stack value onto itself and like interact, at least amongst themselves, with themselves. I don't know. I just don't like Battlegrounds simply because it takes so long to just wade the fucking rope thing. I don't have time. I want the action. I want speed. I don't have time to fucking wait. When I get roped, I concede. I don't want to fucking wait. It's over, bro. Negativity. You will never understand, bro. Broski is complaining about the same fucking shit. About Mildred, about Thaddeus, bro. He's just complaining about some fucking nonsense that people don't give a fuck about, they don't understand anymore. Like, these people are detached from reality.
Worried.
I don't know what's going on Twitter. People attacking devs, Hearthstone devs. I mean, they're not the fault. The community's at fault. All right? The community is full of shit. You know, the community is typing shit in my comment section and making me even more confused. But I'm trying to piece everything together. I'm putting a lot of work. I have hours, all right? Hours to not do anything but to figure out what the fuck's wrong with this game. I have hours, my friends. I can invest myself into this nonsense. And I can find all the answers. And developers are not the problem. It's like the government is not the problem. It's the people. There's more people that can do more things. If they wanted to, if they organize themselves, if they talk to each other properly and for long enough. You know, join my Discord. Maybe something fucking happens. Some dude joined Discord pretty nice. Disappeared eventually. But 3 times nice. So, yeah, pretty nice. Maybe you can be 4 times nice. I don't know, bro. That was cool. But the moment I said, like, no, I can't play Hearthstone, my friend. Like, it's impossible. Like, he slowly disappeared. For obvious reasons. Good for him. Or maybe not good for him, but who knows? He should disappear in a... You know, I expect people to do the maximum. Say goodbye. Apologize. Do the human things. So if you disappear, like, say what you're up to, you know, like, in general, before you do disappear. So anyways, maybe you are a human being and you can actually join my Discord and we can talk about the fucking Hearthstone and figure things out a little bit faster. I don't know, bro.
Got a pretty good adjustment. Rogue got hit pretty hard. That's what everybody was asking for. What's
You got exactly what you were asking for. I don't know. I don't know. I'm asking for way more than that.
the problem, right?
But it just like you need flood of nerfs over and over again. You need to ban cards that just get out of control, that overplayed. You need to remove things that remove the fun of the game entirely, bro. That are not interactive. But like, whatever, bro. There's too many layers of problems. Like, there's layers and layers of problems. How do you fix the game? It's impossible. You have to rebuild it from the core, from the ground up. You have to see that the game is no longer functioning the moment your power creep has to be eaten by other power creep, just to make things interesting, just to refresh the metagame. Because again, the metagame right now is Borklers. That's the metagame, my friends. It's the warrior metagame. And you would think like, wait, warrior's not that powerful, guys. I can't beat it. I can't beat warrior. I probably have 20% win rate against warrior. Or like 15. I don't know. I should look at all of the games that I've played so far. But because I'm like a tempo-oriented player, and warrior is just pure control, like you can make pure decks also. When I showed people the triangle, I'm trying to explain to them that pure decks are insane. They're not supposed to exist. Pure aggro, pure tempo, pure fucking control. This is not degenerate bullshit. And pure control and aggro exist in Hearthstone. Alright? It exists. In exchange of this power creep right there. So Borklers allow to negate tempo entirely. Just negate the entire existence of tempo. That means to make pure decks, you have to remove one archetype entirely. Like, the rogue has to suffer, bro. The rogue cannot just summon a bunch of shit on turn 4. And definitely cannot win against warrior, alright? Not allowed. And if I cannot win against a single class, I'm already, like, questioning the game. Like, how the fuck the game works where I'm just, like, left empty-handed. Like, I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know where to get this infinite value that's required to break through layers and layers of armors and board clears. Like, I don't understand. And then Odin shows up. Oh, Odin, no, not good enough anymore? Oh, we have more. We have Brand now. And everyone switched to Brand for some reason. Well, that's fucking cool. But whatever. Whatever, my friends. And Odin, Warrior's not even, like, top tier deck. I don't know, bro. That's kind of weird. How did that happen? Because I'm trying to, like, explain the most frustrating thing, and no one even paying attention. It's impossible somehow. They're complaining about their own some fucking tiny things that literally don't affect me at all. Warrior affects me all the time. I see it. I don't know how I'm gonna win. I just don't. And Warrior's just fucking mid. Well, it's fine. I don't know. Other things, I feel like there's hope. I have been farming paladins. I've been sort of killing warlocks with the tempo rogue because that's how it goes. Like I eat up aggro decks. That's just normal for me. But warrior, I don't even have a chance to win against. Meaning that it's still just pure decks. If I can make something functional, it's still going to be killed by pure control. And I will still be able to grind pure aggro. I'm still going to be able to rebuild the triangle, you know, by brute force. So, yeah, this is aggro control. God knows what the fuck this is. This is tempo in the bottom now. Got kicked out. The only fucking class that I consider tempo. Control, God knows what it is. Fucking OTK and OTK, right? So here's one tempo class, you know, and hopefully I prayed to God's Shaman also is a tempo class. I pray to God's. Just aggro control. That's all you need to know. When you aggro and control, apparently Death Knight is better control class than Warrior because they actually like play minions. They're actually trying to defend themselves, unlike Warrior, which is kind of fucking weird. Like you by playing minions, you're putting pressure on your opponent. Potentially, you can break them. So potentially, people don't even know how to play Warrior. I don't know, bro. It's hard. Building control decks is hard, and it's hard winning with them. So of course, they're not gonna get good win rates. But getting this far, above everyone else, above tempo classes, that pisses me off, man. That is crazy, bro. That's already, like, pretty nuts. And people, again, they're not patient enough to win with control decks that easily. So you must understand, like, them being, like, two places below the best decks, like, it's just normal. It's just something you can expect. But tempo should be somewhere in the middle. You know, tempo is like in mid difficulty as well. And you can't see it in top 6 classes at all. They're all very well defined. Barely Hunter and Warlock are somewhat like tempo oriented. That's what kind of puts them above everyone else. So there's 2 layers of classes, and technically you can say that these are tempo, but they're not really. They're like in the middle of tempo and aggro as well. And some people still fucking argue with me about the triangle. They just still can't believe it. Like, if you're doing that, like, you're wasting my time at this point. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You need to... Have you went through education of card games? Do you understand that? Because I'm inventing that shit right now. Like, they're inventive people. They're people with a lot of brain cells who understand just the basic logic things. So I'm doing that. If you don't believe me, just wait 10 years until there's teachers who'd say you exact same things. All right? That this is fucking weird. You know, and I can sort of farm. There's a lot of aggro, so you would farm with tempo. But with OTK, you can't farm. For some reason, OTK just doesn't even work in the game at all. So I'm trying to build this fucking bullshit OTK deck. As long as you can build it like tempo deck, that kind of makes sense, but otherwise, nah. Nah, I wouldn't fucking dare to touch Demon Hunter. It belongs in the same position. So I'm not sure how people play. I want to see more like gameplay stuff. If you're complaining about something, like I want to see not some numbers on the screen. I want to see gameplay. I want to see Zeddy do gameplay. And like actually show me the gameplay and say your stupid commentary. Complaining about cards in the moment. But when Zeddy shows gameplay, I mean, I haven't watched a fucking more sad and pathetic human being before. Holy shit. I still care about him as a person, as an influencer, but like, holy shit, in comparison, if you didn't know who Zeddy was, like, it's a hopeless video to watch. So yeah, there's negativity, there's a lot of fucking weird shit. Maybe it's bubbling up as well from all of this that I've released recently. Because something should have changed, after all. And me quitting the game, like, it's more real than ever before, because it doesn't function as well as I thought it would. Like, Rogue barely can squeeze some fun out of the game, but like, damn, bro. Like, you don't want to play the generic decks like Control and Aggro. Like, these are not interesting to play. OTK is somewhat tempo-oriented, but it's over there. It's more aggro-oriented, in a way, where you just finish the game with an OTK after a bunch of aggro things. Where you're drawing a bunch of cards, you're playing a bunch of cards, that sort of thing, and maybe you're gonna like establish some kind of Exodia in the end. That's how you're supposed to build a deck. And maybe I'm still not sure how to build a deck and how to play it. Maybe I'm still stupid. I constantly ask myself, like, I have to answer all the questions all by myself. I don't have enough information out there. The only information I got is that people are struggling as much as I do, because obviously they are. It's just not that difficult to understand. So for now, I'm not gonna dive into Hearthstone and try and fucking make an aggro deck right now, because that's weird. But that's how you would do it. You need an aggro version of this. I'm trying to build like tempo and all that shit, and it makes no sense. Trying to counter Sludge Warlock, and then I realized that I actually went through the floors of Diamond floors. Like, instead of playing Legend players, which I thought was my expectation of, like, hit Legend, play Legend players. Exclusively, almost. No, you're babysitting fucking Diamond people. From Diamond 4 to 5 to 6 to 7, and you keep going down until you find the babysitting, you know, sweet spot. Like, that was not my intention. And my intention was to fucking relax with people who have, you know, have been filtered out, have passed the test, have become legend. I want to hang out with these people, maybe. Maybe they are better at having fun and, like, being more responsive and have better skills and all that shit. Maybe they know how to build better decks and all that stuff. Like, you're gonna see more creative stuff. Nah, bro. Like, even that part, got it out of the game, doesn't exist. The expectation, the normal expectation that I had, doesn't even exist here. They just messed it up. You know, yes, this is Mage, but I don't know, bro. It's playing Secret Mage. I mean, I'm not too upset. It's playing the worst class. It's trying something in Legend. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. But that's the only time I've played someone like that. But it's still like a secret tempo. It's disgusting. I don't like it. Also, you just clear the board with a fucking card. Random card, right? Yeah, I guess that's how we do it. Man, so fucking degenerate. Oh, card. How lucky you are. This shit's 4 mana. This is a 4 mana randomly discovered Borgler. Yes. Mining is pretty powerful. Excavating treasure is pretty powerful. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of tempo. They're specifically designed to be tempo cards. But there's not a lot of excavate abilities across classes. Like, Demon Hunter doesn't have that ability. Let's see which ones have. Warlock has, Paladin has, Death Knight has, Hunter doesn't have, Druid doesn't, Warrior, yes, yes. But even Mage has the ability and is kind of in the bottom. So Excavate doesn't quite carry the decks. But to see this like randomly generated 4 mana cost thing, like, ah. The worst one is actually Boulder Fist Ogre Location. That's the worst one. We're going to talk about it soon. Everything else is like mild. You can see like Rogue is kind of pissing me off with this stick-up nonsense, but eventually stop doing everything all together, and I just like found lethal and whatnot. It's not that difficult. It's not that deep. It wasn't healing itself, it wasn't doing anything, it wasn't putting layers and layers of armor or secrets of all things. It's just like, it's so pathetic, right? Like, this is your self-defense, just like put random shit that I have to play around or not play around, or just like whatever happens, happens, right? Like, I don't know, man. And then Warrior is the worst defender of all that I cannot beat. There's not a single warrior that I can just beat. You know, that's impossible. Even like the Taunt Warrior seems as scary as fuck, bro. Like with the amount of stats you can generate. I don't know. That one's actually scary, bro. Taunt Warrior. Oh, man. So yeah, he just plays card. He plays Brand because he's lucky. And I'm like, I can't get my card. Again, note that I'm playing a Demon Hunter that's trying to OTK. So as long as I draw a card, I actually have a good chance of winning. If I don't draw a card, there's no chance. There's nothing, bro. So I draw a card, good. No card, very bad. So I'm trying to like alternative ways of dealing damage or like staying on the board or whatever. I'm trying different things, but it's not that easy. Also, why am I glitching here? Am I running out of ramp? Maybe I'm too fast about it. So layers and layers of armor, more and more armor. You shouldn't just give the ability. Armor ability is a fucking hero power. It doesn't actually heal your minions. It just heals you, but like permanently. That's a big deal. You can't just like give, oh, 3 mana, give 8 armor. Get 3 mana, give 6 armor, just like that. Yes, the Druid one was insane, 20 armor. Yeah, pretty fucking insane. But like warrior armor, I didn't thought I was ever gonna complain about armor. But now it seems like it's just inevitable because like the warrior just needs to fucking stop being just so good at everything, bro. Just resets the game whenever it wants, and all of a sudden, now that it understands, oh, there's no threat. Let me fucking put threats. Let me put pressure on this dude. And if you do everything correctly, you can just annihilate everyone with a warrior, bro, easily. How the fuck not? It's insane, bro. And all the cards disappeared, man. I tried. I put him at 19 points, everything disappeared, bro. And he still had all the cards. No pressure, my friends. If only I knew how to play the game. So, warrior laws. How many are we gonna get? I actually won against one warrior, but we'll see. Because I goddamn high rolled, of all things. Man, this is pissing me off so much. I just high rolled. That's the only time I win against warrior. Like, you have to high roll. This one is kind of weird. Like, as long as your minions do things, and yes, you need Borklers to do crazy things, like clear this 6 points of tempo easily and put tempo on your minion, and that minion has Divine Shield, so it's very difficult to deal with this. And all of a sudden, like, you know, you put bunch of nonsense. You also generate plus tempo with the X, so playing this Borkler with a coin, like, yep, fucking sucks to me, because should have attacked with this, by the way, at least. I attacked face. But nothing changes. It's just it's all pain and suffering all the way. So couldn't quite do anything. And this combo doesn't even work as long if your cards don't cost 0 mana, meaning that there's no like multiple ways to build the deck here. Like Sharpshooter is not as powerful as you can think. Sharpshooter, the best way you can use Sharpshooter if you control the board to some extent, if the board is clean, if everything goes phase, if you just need like extra fucking 15 damage to go phase like with Astalor. But no, bro. No, this way, you're not gonna make it work, bro. I don't know how fucking people do it in Legend rank. I want to see it. I just want to see how it works, bro. But at the same time, how many people do I have to subscribe to actually start seeing things? I mean, excuse me, bro. And in a way, maybe I don't want to see it because I want to try it for myself. But now I do want to see it because it fucking doesn't work. So that didn't work. That didn't work. And it's like, I can barely win a game. Like, out of 4 games, I win against this rogue shit that didn't do anything. Like, what? And now let's talk about this boulder thing. Locations are pretty powerful because you can use them whenever you want. That's an upside to normal, like just kings +4/+4, right? The power creep of king over kings or just any normal buff that normally buffs get nerfed. Like you get a +2/+2 and card draw, that gets nerfed. That gets nerfed because that's cycle, that's very powerful stuff. That was nerfed to +2/+1. This is insane. This is a 4-mana location that you randomly get, of course. But every single fucking Excavate Treasure is a very good tempo card. And this one is one of the best ones. My opponent was being a little bit silly and stupid. And buffed the right monster. But not the correct monster. The correct monster is here if he understands the matchup against me, against Naga nonsense. You understand that you need more health. +6 health is way cooler. I guess he thinks it's not gonna survive, but like a Boulder Fist with Divine Shield, yeah, that's pretty fucking difficult for me to kill. Already, this is insane. For 4 mana, just one buff. You wait 2 turns, you get another one. What? You fucking that's location for 4 mana. It would be played in most decks, bro. It would be very playable fucking card. Very playable. And that's the requirements. But you just get it randomly. Just draw it, basically. Generate it. You don't need to play it. It's unbelievable, bro. For 4 mana. How much fucking power? How much power creep have we fucking survived? You just buff 1-drop that survives and all of a sudden, like, it's a monstrosity that hits for 6. Trades with everything you play. So because he done the wrong thing, I was almost able to kill him and I made a misplay, so I didn't quite win. Alright, he's at 3 health. I made a little bit of a misplay. Alright. He just plays like fucking 7 mana nothing. So I had a chance to win. I was able to like use this demon thing to deal a lot of damage as well, push back at the board. That's nice. Take over the board. So, yeah, cool. I would imagine. But it didn't quite work. I'm sure there's a very special way to build the deck, and I might continue researching because that's cool. It's just a very interesting thing. You can vomit your hand out, you can play it as aggro, but you will never win against Warrior for some reason. They can even beat aggro, by the way. The burglars are so efficient that they don't give a fuck about nothing, bro, about this game in any way. So this guy just puts up layers of armor and he just sits there. He still has all the fucking cards, he has everything under his belt, bro. He will survive. He plays 1 card You know, just the notorious one card that clears my board and leaves some tempo. So, but that's kind of fucking stupid, right? Now we have Borklers with the upside. We have Reno with the upside of a double Borkler. We have a Borkler that clears the board and just leaves some tempo. Why are we just power creeping on Borklers? Like, Borklers are notoriously powerful. The more you print, the more crazy the fucking game becomes. Because the less it's playable. The less I like Warrior, Warrior concede automatically. Am I not supposed to? So, let's collect Warrior losses. Just fucking layers and layers of armor, bro. What am I supposed to... Where am I supposed to, like, just draw all this tempo from? What am I supposed to summon with this deck? Like, you just lose. You see 50 health Warrior. What do you do? It's game over now. Where is the infinite value of this deck? Infinite shooting in the face moment. I don't have it. How do people win? Top 1000 legend, yeah, bro. Tell me about it. I actually would want to challenge them into a fucking duel at this point. Like, we have seen something very fascinating to me. Very fascinating. Raren playing against the world champion. And world champion has lost. Simply because he revealed his cards in his hand. So if I know what the world champion is playing, then I can just win? Just like that? That's fucking easy. If I know how to play against my opponent's decks, I can just win. I don't know how to play against Warrior, though. Despite, like, I might know what they have in their hands. How many times do I have to test it, though? Because the Borglers are insane power level. The only time I like win against Warrior, obviously, if I can put Divine Shields on my minions, and my minions constantly generate value and all that shit. And I put enough taunts in the way. Like, you have to fucking make a fortress against Warrior, bro. Against Crusaders, you need a fortress. It's crazy, bro. And they still just break your fortress with this one fucking card. Unbelievable shit, man. So I put some armor down, then Reno shows up, and I'm like, I give up. There's no way I'm dealing 50 damage. It's fucking stupid. So 2 Warrior games, like, come on. And basically nothing happens forever. The Plague Death Knight, I can't win against that either. It's so cool, right? Like, oh, so top legendary, so I'm supposed to, like, do what, though? Against Plague Death Knight. This is the end game, so let me show you that part. Like, I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what else can I do, though? What other interesting things can I do? Besides that one Sharpshooter card that I can't even draw. Like, I didn't draw it ever. Ever. I don't understand how perfect this shit is. Until the last moment, of course. There's a way. Just card, man. Why not card? Oh, I look for a card. Oh, wow, I look for a card. I'm so desperate. Can't find card. Could have, but I already die anyways. Oh, oops. No, there's more Plague Death Knight nonsense. So that's just one of the many attempts, as you can see. Well, it just gets worse and worse, bro. Hunter, wow. Did I easily win? No, he resets the game. He does this. One card, play card, random. This is even more mental. When location so OP, Doing a random fucking Yogg box. Man, that's the worst. That is the worst, bro. Like, literally random. Like, literally just clicked a button. That's your gameplay? And now you're watching some random fucking bullshit movie, bro. Of things just popping out of the ground. How much tempo was a button? Did a button do for him? How much tempo? Let's fucking calculate. One button. Shit. Some fucking indirect nerve happened to this deck, bro. This is even beyond... Yes, I'm starting to lose my mind because I need card. Very desperately. Beyond my, like, understanding of, like, what kind of fucking god has been summoned in this world. Is there 20 Jesuses summoned, bro, that I can't... I'm saying all of this because there's, like, 15 cards and I've already surfinlied. I can't find the goddamn nonsense card. Alright, and just can't... I can't get it. I can't get to it, so I lose now, right? Get card! Alright, so, so far, one drop has died. I've lost about 2 points of tempo. He gains some health, that's 3 points of tempo. Okay! Man. Then he gets the 7 mana card for free. That's a good 7 mana card. He fucking got... Probably got power creeped eventually by something else, but very good card. So that is on top of 3 points of tempo, and that's 6 into 12 into 13. 13 points of tempo for pressing a button for 7 mana. 7 button, press a button. And has 3 attack for some reason. Where did he get the attack card? That's pretty... Where the fuck you get attack from? What happened to this deck, bro? This is even beyond my, like, dispose evidence, bro. Fucking hell. 13 points, and the attack went where? Killed a 4. 4-3. So, no? What did he... That one? Okay, maybe the animations were so long he just bailed. Fucking god card! That's a pretty fucking good card for a fucking... Oh, it's that one. Okay, yeah, that's a good tempo card. I guess that does 3 points of tempo. Losing this, it's hard to tell. So in total, he played random and got 16 points of tempo. Random, boys. Easy, boys. So I'm supposed to play random? That's what you want me to do, right? I'm supposed to play random. This is a skill game. Skill-based game, right? Whoa! 16 points of time for 1 button out of 3. Let's fucking go, bro. Garbage fucking... So, fair to say that I didn't win the game? It's kind of fucking fair to say. Like, I was kind of struggling. He also got extra armor for some reason. Second button press. We want to see that one. I might still fucking lose, bro. Okay, this is fine. We just win. But wait, there's more Iron Jesus that can happen, bro. Oh yes, in fact, I was able to put him down to 5 health. Except he gets 5 armor. We can't rest just yet, bro. +3. Technically, my health no longer matters, so technically +2, but I'll say +3. Without card draw and armor, and right now health really matters for this asshole. So +3 as well, +2 for card draw. 8. Buffing directly Lady Estina is probably 4. I mean 9. 9. He clicked button again. 9 already points of tempo. Let's go. Not exactly. Whoa. +2. He draws another card. 11. How do we get armor, bro? He might even shuffle some bad cards in the deck. Reshuffle 12. Armor, like now is too much for me. So, consistently, random is pretty good, or just click button, boy. Click button, win game. This guy knows what he's doing, by the way. He knows how to fucking Ignis Weapon. He knows how to fucking play Yogg Prison. You know, all these cards that just win game. These ones, not Thaddeus, should be complained about, but they don't fucking understand. People just don't understand. They see Thaddeus and Thaddeus somehow miraculously wins the game at that particular moment in time and space. And they're just like, oh, that's so crazy, that's so bad, man. I just won the game, just stole the game from me. That's a lot of effort. If you haven't played the Thaddeus deck, you don't fucking understand what you're even complaining about. Holy fucking shit, man. I respect. I put this board. What happens? Well, it disappears because weapon. It disappears because weapon has infinite charge and clears my entire board constantly. What do you want, bro? This is madness, bro. None of this matters. I can put Stampo, none of it matters. Wow. And I still put him at 5. A 5. What a monstrous fucking level of effort that I had to put in. Put him at 5. Yeah. Let's fucking go, boys. We're reaching next level of insanity, basically. I'm like I'm looking at the fucking deck like, what? There's no way anyone knows how to play this thing. No fucking way, bro. Oh, roped. Don't worry about it, guys. This one's probably the Gucci one, where I have a lot of cards. I'm like not drawing my card, but eventually I draw my card. But because it's Plague Death Knight, I die. And that's the end of the game, because he played a card. He played card, I can't really play card without dying, so that's what happens, you know. Also, it's very expensive. Also, fucking Estino doesn't do anything, and I'm, like, very disappointed in my life. Estino kind of fucking sucks. Like, for extra mana, you just get more shots. That's it, and technically, you're not gonna run out of, like, spells that easily anyway, so Estino can potentially be valuable next time after you run out of the sharpshooters. I'm not sure. I like running this because, like, getting 1 mana spells is also pretty good for the deck, but then this happens. Oh, my friends, I don't have removal. You win, I guess. 16 health minion. Like, come on. Just come on, boy. There's nothing I can do past this point. It's game over. Like, tell me a removal that Demon Hunter has. I will listen. I will listen very carefully. Just one removal. Oh, maybe Sylvanas, am I right? Like, no, I said Demon Hunter. Just one removal, please. Anything. Just tell me. Tell me, like, one removal would be nice, right? Would be kind of fucking cool right now. And I would probably play plenty of that shit. But, Borkler, but no removal. So I guess that's fine. That's just an identity, class identity. You see this and you have to concede. I mean, that's okay, bro. I'll take it for what it is, 16 health minion. Pretty impossible for me. They just broke the game in a particular way and I have to concede. I have to quit now. Whoopsie noodles. But, like, that's so easy. Just played minion, sucked in my minion, and all of a sudden he's so much better off. It's just unbelievable. Another layers and layers of armor that thing is. Wow! Not losing my mind. So, this is the warrior game that I've won against. Why? Because I high rolled. And it still was pretty difficult. So, boom, boom, boom. He goes down to 12. Fucking drown, bitch. Yes, I'm taking my revenge. 12 health left. And it still took me to turn 8. Turn 8? No, turn 7. Because this wakens up again. He didn't actually, like, remove it. Because, you know, he has limited cards to respond with. So, bam. Drown, bitch. It's just easy as that. Obviously, I'm reviewing games. That one's weird. This is turn 2. All of a sudden, he has infinite value with this. Like, what? I thought he was playing, like, Mining Rogue when this showed up. Like, what is that supposed to do? I would imagine this is still the mech rogue nonsense with the 6-drop, but, like, it's still weird, bro. So, this comes down, obviously, this comes down, and it's time to concede. It's over, bro. Too much tempo, I can't handle that shit. Like, I don't have, like, special powers to reset the game. I don't have a 5-mana Borkler that just life steals everything away. I don't have fucking 10 points of armor from every single card that I just generate out of my ass. I don't have this stuff. And I don't have secrets either. The only secret is that I may or may not have fucking the card. Control Priest, I lose. He tries to pull my fucking card with the rats. Very rude behavior, but it is what it is. Rat is pretty powerful, and breaking through this amount of minions, that's also respectable, but he just plays card. It's very hard to clear cleanly. Oh, card. Anyways. For him, it's just a card. For me, I'm trying to, like, do things. I'm using my combo piece. I'm boom, boom, boom. For him, though, he sees board, card. Very cool. This is why I'm telling you guys, that's the metagame. I play all of this, and he plays card. He plays the power creep, you know, on top of everything that I do. Warrior does the same exact thing. I do things over here, and the power creep shows up and eats all my fucking shit. That's how it works, my friends. It just eats all your value because it gets sucked into the power creep, into this thing that has been invented. That's how it works. It's just the easiest explanation. Like, you put a lot of effort and it disappears. All that value that you generated, all is gone. He pressed a fucking button, bro. He played one card. It's the easiest, the most degenerate bullshit you can find in the game. And there's no easy ways to play around shit like this. There's no easy ways. Like, if I could do that, I would do that. I would try to escape this prison. But this prison is pretty fucking crazy. It is prison of Yoxeron. It is prison of random. Of which Borkler he will play next. That sort of fucking random bullshit. Like, it's insanity, man. Absolute madness. Concede. How many games I won? I don't know, 5% win rate maybe? 5%? For me? Yes. 5. No, 1 out of 20 games is pretty fucking ridiculous. 1 out of 8 games is something along the lines of what the fuck's going on here. 1 out of 8 games I'm winning. And that's it. Everything else just like, I can't do shit. My hand doesn't do anything. I can't respond to your thing, bro. If you just keep on flooding your vomit, bro. Your tutus. Do I have to have Borkler for everything? Do I have to have answers for everything? And I do, and I understand. It's like, it's a normal thing. It's normal cards. Like, these things are being suggested fairly well. Well, 1 second. So there's some suggested cards that, like, that work pretty well. And one in particular, like, you have to play it as well. The going down swinging. Right? This one's probably pretty good as well. Outcast cards, like, they're cheap, they're nice. There's card draw. Miracle Salesman is reasonable. It's card draw. You can cycle. You have options. This is absolutely not even optional. It's very, very good. Technically, this is the general way to build a deck. You just try to like pop with a bunch of damage in your opponent's face, and technically that makes sense. Technically, that's the way to do it. I don't know, bro. But it really just grinds my gears when I can't change a single thing about the deck. It's like perfected to insanity just to, you know, reflect that you need 0 mana cards to the max. And the only thing you can do is like somewhat squeeze some of these cards if you're like really smart about it. These cards. And not much else. Not even like fucking School Teacher, which like School Teacher feels like cool card, bro. But I guess not good enough. So it's very weird. Sir Finley is very difficult to play, by the way. But it is what it, because it like shifts your hands. You can't do outcast cards. That's the most important part to get value out of this nonsense. So Sir Finley can actually clock things up, but whatever. So that's an interesting deck to build. That's an interesting deck to play. But the matchups, bro, like holy shit, man. Another secret mage. Oh, I put them down at 13. So yeah, of course, if I just like refine deck and like relax and only focus on win rate or whatever, but I want like the deck to be generally good. That's my problem. And generally good decks that I don't know how to make this fucking generally good. How to just like keep things on the board. How to fight for the board properly while maintaining the combo potential. I don't know how to do that. It's like very complicated, apparently. Fucking this shit comes down, and now I can't beat it. He literally wins against the combo version of the deck. The tempo version should be able to like kill this somehow, but it's still incredibly difficult. All of a sudden, he just fucking jinxed the shit out of me with 1 card on turn 3. It's game over. He gains infinite health every single turn. 5 health every turn. It's impossible, basically. It's over, dude. I'm sorry. I can't even make a difference here. Like, what the fuck is this shit, man? 4 mana, 8 health creature that gives 5. Also generates enough corpses to fucking do this shit. Apparently. Right? I don't even know how it works, bro. At the end of turn? Gain a bunch of corpses? Like, what? Use corpses at the start of turn? Yeah, somehow he generated 8 corpses. And that makes me very uncomfortable, bro. Yeah, with this fucking card. This card just generated a bunch of corpses. Into that card, into the gnomes. And then he has an 8/8 on turn 5. He just placed 12 points of tempo, just like that. So I thought this was bad enough, that he has infinite health. Nah, bro. What? So I don't know how people say like, there's something to complain about Sharpshooter. I don't understand. Maybe in your metagame worlds where fucking you swimming on across butterflies and rainbows, it's a completely different world. But like here, like fucking shit like this happens. It's insane, bro. And I have no answers. There's nothing I can do. Like, I would like to play the game, thank you very much. But I just have to, like, go now. It's over. Like, I don't have removals. If I see an 8/8, it would be a nice, like, removal, okay? It's time to use 1 card for 1 card. Alright, you deserve it. I can use 2 cards for 1 card. Whatever it takes to remove it, but I don't have the option. Alright, so, another warrior. Oh, guess what's gonna happen to this board? Actually, he couldn't clear the board. And this is very nice, but usually it's very scary, but he was able to clear the board. And this makes me very fucking cringe right now. And this is where we're gonna stop the review. What is it, Broy?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Or, first and 5th card is being played. Like, the cool part about this deck, you can play this as tempo, and then, like... Second card was Brawl this whole time. He didn't even give a fuck. He didn't even give a fuck, bro. He just waited until more minions showed up. He just fucking bluffed for 15 health, bro. Whoa! That is fucking balls right there. Holy shit, man. Those are balls. There were 2 wolves, a 1-1, and a 4-4. You don't brawl that? Man. He just went for balls. And then started stacking up armor and played Reno and stacked more armor 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 and stacked more armor. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing fucking I could have done anymore. He went for balls play. Holy shit. He didn't even know that I wasn't like super aggressive at all, and I would just play into his fucking tempo trap. Wow. That is fucking mental, bro. You can see now I don't like warriors at all. Like, they can even fucking play mind games with you at some point and still stack fucking 20 armor for free. Clear your board. Bam. Bam alakazam, bro. It's easy. Ah, man. Fucking sucks, bro. I know this deck is being played. I'm just gonna play one of the pure deck forms. What is the pure deck? Burning Heart makes sense. This makes sense. Sightless makes... Everything makes sense here. Oh, it's an aggro version. Interesting. The curve makes sense. Like, when I asked Blizzard fucking help me out, bro, they know how to do it. The game developers are completely on the right side of history, my friends. They know how to do this shit. They figure out the algorithm, they put the algorithm, and that's all you need. Is that one thing. This looks fucking juicy, bro. I clicked prison, you know. The prison button. You know what? You know what this deck needs? Prison of Yogg-Saron, boys. That's what it needs. I mean, technically you want to meme even more, so I'll put this thing as well. I want to meme, I want to have fun, bro. There's so much things you can do, but if cards are not playable, if cards don't make an impact to the game, if everything gets board cleared, you don't actually do anything. You don't, there's no progress. You get trapped in the prison of board clears. Which I try to explain to people and people fucking laugh at me. Well, keep on doing that because this fucking community is gonna fall apart really fucking fast, bro. When people grow their awareness and see what the fuck's going on and just layers of armor and just board clear for one card destroying everything. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It's kind of fucking weird. Anyways, I drew my card. I'm not sure if I want to keep Chow against Priest. But at the same time, we need to, like, actually deal damage to my opponent. And this is a very good card. I approve. This is approvable because it's a 1-drop and you want chip damage as much as possible. Alright, this is gonna be actually pretty cool. I try to, like, respond to my opponent's minions here. Here I can, like, do the Sage. Degenerate bullshit he's trying to do. But I'm not worried about. So I just keep all my cards. Take all the damage, I don't care. You do your thing, my friend. You gamble. He might not play Rant no more though. How did he got 0 cost card? How? Is it that easy? Okay, let's think here. I might want to wait. After all, I have this. But I kind of like play the Sage now. I can also just do shenanigans like this. It is a 0 cost card though, but I get infinite amount of them. I don't know, I'll just do the generic play. Keeping as many cards in my hands so I don't get ratted.
If 3 rights make a left.
Now Rat is 50-50 and destroys the shit out of me. After this turn I have to pop because definitely can't wait against Rant.
I'm not throwing away my shots.
I yield for now.
Also Rant 3-8, so probably wasn't even clearing the minion, but like how the fuck not, right? How the fuck not clearing the minion is the real question. You have to like care about matchups and how to like counter certain matchups. Like a lot of fucking weird shit Legend players have to do to break the game with cards like that. Like, come on, bro. I'm not worried about this shit. When you can barely draw the goddamn thing. Right now, like, it seems pretty smooth when it's in my opening hand. But trying to draw it from the middle of the deck? Yeah. Holy gee. What the fuck are you guys doing, bro?
One dose solves any problem.
If you stay silent, you're just gonna sink deeper and deeper into just oblivion. That's the worst thing you can do. If I don't hear people complaining, if everyone's just pretending like everything is alright. Yeah, that's when the worst things happen. When you pretend that everything's alright. I will be popping, but like the eggs are kind of menacing, to say the least. Okay, we can probably crush some eggs here. Is this worth killing? Probably. Pretty nasty. You can still pop eggs with auras. You're trying to survive for long enough, as long as it doesn't bother. And I don't think Paladin can bother me right now. I think I just go face as much as possible. But to not play minions, it's such a madness thing to do. It's just something that I'm required to do. I would like to, like, upgrade my hero power, for example. Just some fucking nonsense like that. That would be cool. Change my hero power to do something else. Because this is just lame. My hand is just full of shit. I have nothing to do. If he buffs that, that's better off for me. I don't care. He has coins now. Is he going for Titan? Raiding and whatnot. Well, let's go with first one. I should be able to do that. Probably bad to play the middle one though. Shut the fuck up, asshole.
My blood boils for war.
I have to be very careful here. Alright, spell. Get rid of, oh, come on.
Time grows short.
My opponent doesn't even understand how much effort it takes to pull this shit off. You can tell. But it's pretty good boards overall. Yeah, I mean, most of my shit costs 0 mana.
Reporting for duty.
The first time around. That's pretty nice.
Any problem?
Alright, we just continue the
If 3
nonsense.
rights make a left, is this the way?
Alright, we now have to carefully trade this shit out.
Is this the way?
It depends. Oh, it's Naga.
Is this really better than nothing?
You can always forget, like, there's no, like, animation going on. It's kind of super painful. Yeah, I guess I should have traded the other way. Naga.
My blood boils for war. Fire and blood. Fire and blood.
Okay, that's good enough. I mean, it makes sense. I would still, like, want to do things most of the time, but, like, I just win as long as my minion survives. I don't know, just so weird. Paladin is the easiest matchup for this guy. And, there's less Paladins to go around recently. Oh yeah, and again, you still have to draw the goddamn Sharpshooter. Which was just a nightmare the entire time. The right now is just an opening hand, just like a little cute little crapazoid. Just waiting there. Sitting there, patiently. Even like 1-drop matters a lot. Which is a little bit annoying for me. But I have to appreciate... not exactly what I wanted to happen. I can get rid of coin plenty enough. Disgusting. Powerful play and still gets excavate reward. Which cost mana. Which not supposed to be free.
any problem.
I'll play one Naga. Maybe I actually pop next turn. Something. I want this to pop first. There's like no room, my friends. Like, this deck has to perform to some like ridiculous level. But again, if I don't draw a Sharpshooter, it's game over. Literally game over. So while I'm doing like the 0 mana quest, I just gotta draw the thing. Even right now, like, sacrificing Sharpshooter is insanely disgusting move to fail with.
I grow impatient.
And also, I'm just wasting everything. Like, I don't actually make moves here. I just have to play it out. I have to play out all the excess minions, especially when it activates this. But it's just gonna get naturally activated. Okay, so that was... I think it's almost time. Yeah. Well, it is, because this is gonna buy me more time.
Away my shot.
Coin.
You try it first.
Again, I am terrible at this. And I have to read every single time what to play.
Is this really better than nothing?
Fast forward!
Whatever, it doesn't matter. So it is a pretty powerful deck. But do you understand how long it takes to, like, understand what to do? That you just click a button and you get the best version of the deck imaginable? What? And also, I'm playing against fucking decks that don't have portlers at the moment. This is nothing. This means absolutely nothing to me. I just continue my nonsense.
If 3 rights make a left,
Just use more.
Just use more nonsense.
Just use more.
Yeah, this can get clogged up, so you can't run like giant Nagas in a way. Is this good enough, though? I think it is.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
I think that should be lethal. Yeah.
You win this one.
I want to just see what's the hard matchup here, because I get the fucking easy ones. Again, you can see double salesman is the way. That's not a good hand. Now it is.
One of those subs.
I probably should have increased the power attack here. I should have played it. Hopefully I get another chance. It's a lot of stuff wasted, but... yeah. Or you would just start stacking up armor like a skyscraper. Oh, now we're doing it. Let's fucking go, am I right?
if 3
Nah, let's fucking go. It's all for the memes after all. Man, this is working.
if 3 rights make a left,
Take a trade. And then see what we can pump with this bad boy. Pump it. Didn't have to do that much nonsense.
In life,
Alright, that's good enough.
death.
I'll take it. 7 points of tempo, but overloaded 1 and removed 2 points of tempo. Kinda sucks. We'll try again. This one's unlucky because why shouldn't I be lucky? Why? That's so annoying. Like, I need discover cards to activate shit like this so I can play it. Like, this is very useful stuff. I want to play it now. Like, it's useful now.
Is this the way?
Home tampering. What? Is this even killable? Or am I tripping, guys? Ooh. Ah. Look at it! How much weird shit this thing has done. That is crazy to me. That is so crazy. The amount of weird shit that just happened here. Fucking box! Click button! Button click! Baby! Me click button, me win! Oh shit, I need Naga. Without Naga, I lose. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. The fuck do I do anymore? That's like productive. But he just heals to full because reset the game. Because the removal, you know, like just fucking bullshit like that pisses me off every single time. Reset armor, Borkler, reset armor, Borkler. With one card, you just annihilate everything. Like, can life still just like be one turn only, one time only effect? No? You can print more of that then. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And yes, I did run out of Nagas and it's fucking embarrassing, but like I didn't even draw a single like one drop Naga. There's reasons. The decks legend players that are playing it, they're degenerate, bro. They're fucking stupid. They're very carefully crafted. And they don't have a button, bro. That's not fun. Why not play with button? Why are you competitive so damn hard? You're not gonna win if you're competitive. I'm just gonna lose my mind.
Is this really better than nothing?
I swear, some people haven't actually learned in life that nice things are better than, like, ugly and stupid things. Like, they couldn't even fucking figure out the most basic fucking human thing. The tit for tat or whatever. Jesus Christ. What even toxicity fucking stands for. So, if you don't understand what toxicity stands for, you're just gonna have it. You're gonna embody it.
am not blind.
It's fascinating, man. Ooh. That is fucking cool, bro. You mana spells. You have to do so much with all this shit, and it's like, fuck me. Any Borklers. 1 mana. And fills up his board.
But we fight.
This is the game, bro. It's the fucking game. Like, I can tell you, like, I don't like lifesteal minions, and I don't fucking like armor, and I don't like these fucking types of Borklers that still leaves an upside after 3 mana has been used. There's still a fucking 6/6 on the board. Like, that fucking makes no sense. Like, this makes no sense. It's obvious. This is the type of stuff that fucking kills this deck, while I'm killing everyone else, like, easily. And I don't even give a fuck. Like, none of the, like, the most interesting, most intricate deck that is actually, like, super fair, by the way. This is super fair. Oh my god, bro. And still people want to complain about this? Really? Just because it's easy to kill Sharpshooter, that's the one you attack? The one that's actually interacting with the game? Get the fuck out of here, you idiots, bro. Holy shit, man. This fucking pile of fucking community is toxic to the fucking brim of existence. I just don't know how to fucking tear it apart, how to start fucking eating them alive, bro.